Let's get the show on the road. No jump starts. Who's it going to be? We're on board here with Jack as he is in prime position for a good hole shot. And it looks like he's going to get it, but it's Hemi on the Prospect Designs Husqvarna that moves up into first place very quickly and gets pushed out. So once again, Victor finds himself with a good start. Can he hold it this time and not get taken out in a corner as he does dive to the inside line, but it's Jack who manages to edge out. Jack looks behind him and sees this pack and wants no part of it. Fatosa finds himself in second.
Jack got the best start he could have ever wished for.
You know, Victor was in prime position to punish Fatosa the same way that Fatosa did him in Moto 1, and Victor kept it respectful, so I appreciate that. Marco does move up into third place. Behind him, he does have Victor on the Horizon Racing Honda. Skills in a bar-to-bar battle with McChicken. Is still anybody's race here as McChicken gets a little bit squirrely there after almost going off track, manages to keep it up on two wheels, but Hemi capitalizes on the mistake and makes the pass. McChicken looking to pass him back, but here comes Greg as well. Just so many riders stacked very, very deep here. McManus is here. Hubchap rejoined on that two-stroke. Aiden MX on the K-Bell Racing team. Dad Shoes launching the sandwall and making it past Wheels, who is also riding the Gas 125 two-stroke.
Oh, Chicken's gonna get caught up. And he's definitely going to get a 5-second cut for that.
Skills goes down within that crash there. Chicken goes down. Victor goes down. So a lot of mistakes happening here. Let's run it back up front and see. It is Jack on the Bud Racing Honda who still maintains the first place spot. No surprise to see Marco up here in second. Greg in third. So 3 of our top 5 back up front as well. But Hemi, one of your top 5 in the series points, is now sitting in 4th place. McManus finds his way into 5th. Let's move back up here and watch as Greg and Hemi are trying to run down Marco, get up front and do it early. 17 minutes and 40 seconds left on the clock here as Greg gets a good drive coming back around the whole shot. Oh no, but he tucks the front on the Honda, and just like that he loses a spot to Hemi, McManus, Hubchap, Dad Shoes. Here comes Skills with the speed. You cannot afford to make a mistake. Look at Hubchap here, how many positions he just lost. 4 immediately. You especially cannot afford to make a mistake early in the moto when the pack is this tight.
Oh yeah, when it's fake.
McManus makes a mistake and goes down. Jack, Marco, and Hemi looking to just completely check out as Dad Shoes is having a much better run early in the race than he did before. Look at those pink handguards. Look at him go. Lots of stuff happening in the background there as McManus gets pushed off track somehow.
So Jack's going to be first place, Marco in second, still holding up strong after that first moto. Marco did lead most of the first moto, and he's proving himself that he can compete in A-class up front.
Yeah, Marco doing very well here. Greg is feeling the pressure from half of the McMonster roster right now. With Skills in the back, we saw how Skills had a very, very impressive performance there in Moto number 1. Let's go on board with Skills for just a moment as he is in the thick of it right now. Almost gets into the back of McChicken's bike and loses the front end, but he manages to keep it up. So now he does lose a spot to McChicken, but he is bar to bar with Dad Shoes as the both of them together. Oh, almost connects. Throwing the hand up. Dad Shoes rushing to the inside line. I think Skills kind of slowed up a little bit there and gave it to him, but once they got bar to bar, it is anybody's moto. As Dad Shoes not having it. Pushes Skills a little bit wide, bumps him out of the way. Skills, another good drive through the 10 Commandments there. Dad Shoes opts to take the inside line. The lines are going to come together here. They've got to be careful, and there they go. Both of them go down. That allows Victor on the Horizon Racing Honda to sneak by. Better predictions than a meteorologist over here coming out of the commentary booth, but it was easy to see. That inside line and that outside line do both come together right there before that jump. So Chicken still trying to hunt down Greg. Hemi sitting in third. Marco has made up a lot of time and caught up to Jack. So now we do have ourselves a battle for the lead. Marco not yet within striking distance, as I would like to say, but he is right here. If Jack makes a mistake, Marco will certainly capitalize on it.
Oh yeah, that's for sure. Jack is, I think he's comfortable. Jack is pretty consistent, and so is Marco, honestly. But I think if Marco runs fast enough laps, maybe Jack will make a mistake, and like you said, Marco will capitalize on it. Emmy in front of, behind him, having a much better motor than his first moto. Chicken in fourth right there.
Yeah, Hemi definitely having a better time here in Moto number 2. Don't forget, guys, if you're just a fan of MX bikes racing in general, a lot of these guys will be competing tomorrow during the Aerial ESX World Championship, round 13 from the Atlanta 1 replica. Jack currently the points leader in the 250 class there.
Can't wait.
Rubes is not here. He does not race Backyard MX, but Dad Shoes is in second place in the 450 class. So a lot of these guys out here having a good time tonight on this outdoor motocross track, getting a feel for what it's like to keep it wide open before they head over to Supercross tomorrow in a very stressful qualifying environment and try to take their wide open racing and turn it down into very precise and very skill-driven racing. So I will be streaming the 450s here on this channel tomorrow, so make sure you tune in. Marco's still getting a good drive and not letting Jack go anywhere. Let's take a look at lap times here, as Jack's best lap in this second moto has been a 2:01, as well as Marco's, so he has got the pace to maintain the speed with Jack.
Oh, Jack goes down, so here comes Marco, and Emmy and Chicken are not going to capitalize on that mistake, but look at the gap Marco put just on that.
Yep, just one lap ago we said that if Jack made a single mistake, Marco would be there to capitalize, and here he is, so Jack does fall back to second.
Chicken catching up to Emmy, looking for a pass on the inside. Let's see if he gets it. Emmy's gonna get that outside drive. That's gonna be working out for him. So Marco once again holding up front. Let's see if this time he can actually finish in first.
Going to be easier said than done, as we still have 11 minutes left here in Moto number 2, so plenty of time for these guys to try to catch up. But you know, Marco's one of those riders that his lap times and the speed that he's been carrying following Jack has not been it's not been a situation where he's been going faster because he's hunting down Jack. That's just his race pace. He's good at this track, he's good in general, so I have faith that he'll be able to just maintain that speed here as he's trying to run away from Jack. It's Jack's pressure to try to hunt down Marco. His Chicken does get around Hemi, moves up into the third place spot, so now he's got his sights set on Jack, as Jack is still the series points leader, but Chicken in second, having gained a lot of momentum, swinging closer to that red plate in Moto number 1, but still a long way to go in the overall points.
we're about to see a Chicken and Jack battle here pretty soon, I feel like. There's 6/10 of a second gap between them. That can easily close up in one lap. Let's see, Chicken's gonna go on the inside. Oh, Jack missed that outside, so Chicken's gonna be up front, but missing it or not, Jack's gonna get the better drive, but Chicken just makes it work.
Yep.
So Chicken's gonna be in front of Jack by 2 points.
And that's not much, but it is important in the grand scheme of things. So it's in Jack's best interest to catch back up to Chicken and make that pass if he wants to help secure and potentially clinch the A-class title early. Because every position that Chicken earns on Jack from here on out for the rest of these motos, it is just going to diminish his ability to clinch. So it could come down to a final round race between these two. Take a look at Marco's lap times, as his best lap was a 2 flat. You could say practically a 2:01. McChicken running almost 2 minutes here with a 1:59. Jack with a 2:01. Hemi with a 2:01. Victor, who's currently sitting in 6th with a sub 2 minute lap time. Greg with a 2:01. Dad Shoes with a 2:02. So these guys are just out here absolutely on it.
Oh yeah. I can feel Chicken also catching up to Marco, like he did in the first moto. When I said that last time, Marco fell, as I cursed him as a commentator. So I'm gonna try not to do that, and so he stays consistent and maybe secures the first place position. Something happened to Jack because he's very far behind him now. Oh yeah, something big happened to Jack. I think he maybe went down and had slow physics or something. Chicken for the lead. Marco gets the outside drive. He's gonna be keeping it up front, but now Marco knows that Chicken is right there and is in position to make a pass. Oh, Chicken's gonna get a good drive. They're both gonna triple the commitment. Chicken's gonna get a better drive in the commitment. Maybe he's gonna force. Oh! McChicken almost run into Marco. Well, he did, but he didn't go down. That was close. They were banging bars for the lead right there, boys.
Yep, good racing here with just under 7 minutes left. Marco and McChicken, familiar rivals on the track. Let's see if he's got what it takes to catch up and pass, or he's already caught up, but pass Marco here. 6 minutes remaining here in Moto number 2 for the A-Class. As you mentioned, something happened to Jack, so he falls back. Hemi's still sitting in 4th, Greg in 5th, trying to fend off Dad Shoes.
McChicken to the lead.
And there he goes, makes the pass on Marco just as I look away. Uh-oh.
Oh, Chicken goes down!
Chicken
Marco's
goes down.
go,
Marco
and here
recaptures
comes
the
Jack.
lead there. And now,
Here
just
comes
like
Jack.
that, Jack's right back on Chicken's tail
Yeah.
here.
Not good, not what Chicken was looking for. Chicken was 5 points ahead of Jack, and now he's only 2 points. Oh, Marco goes down up front there. You can see it in the distance. So McChicken's gonna catch up, and so will Jack.
So either something happened to Dad Shoes or Victor found some gears, because he has made a pass on Dad Shoes and is now looking to make a pass on Greg, and there he goes. Drops to the inside line, looks to make a pass and succeeds as Victor now moves up into a top 5 position. Horizon Racing Honda members in the chat right now just completely fist pump in the air, cheering on their teammate as he goes by. All the top 3 riders here, Jack, McChicken, and Marco, are in the 10 Commandments now. Marco is feeling the pressure. I personally couldn't imagine what it would be like to be in a race and be in front of these two riders specifically, and have the skill and the speed. Something happened to Jack. He blew the inside berm there and flops off track and completely rolls that bike into the fence. Fortunate enough for him, he did not have to hard reset, so he is still sitting in 4th place. But he is down bad, so that's another 2 points he lost to McChicken right there.
So McChicken's currently 4 points ahead of Jack this moto, and if he makes the pass, it's gonna be 7 points. Yeah, there's 3 points on the line right now in this battle.
So 4 minutes left on the clock. Here comes Chicken scrubbing off some speed here, trying to catch up to Marco. Can he do it? Last lap was a 2 flat. Marco's a 2:02, so Chicken caught up, closed some ground there as he slams on the brakes, takes the inside line.
Oh! That was close. I thought they were going to have contact there. Sorry.
Yeah, I thought he was going to take that line away from Marco, and potentially Marco was going to get his front tire swept, but he didn't. He kept it just inside enough that Marco could sneak by.
Yeah, McChicken is doing everything he can to find an opportunity to make a pass. I think he's taking all of his opportunities actually. Every time he sees a gap, he takes it. Almost goes down in his 10th commandment.
Yeah, tried to get the triple, but wasn't able to get the 3rd one clean. Or sorry, wasn't able to get the 2nd one clean. Ended up...
Jack goes down in the 10th commandment. So here comes Victor and Greg. Only Victor's gonna get around him though. So that's even more points for McChicken. This is big for the A-Class Championship.
Yeah, Jack sandwiched in between Victor and Greg. As you can see, Greg's last lap was a 2:03. Jack's last lap a 2:07 because of that crash, and Victor's still running consistent sub 2-minute lap time. So Victor has what it takes to stay in front of Jack. Jack needs to ride defensively and not let Greg go by. There's only 2 minutes left in this moto. Just to the left side of your screen there, you can see Chicken and Marco still battling it out. There will be only 3 laps remaining in this moto as they cross the finish line. Hemi goes down. Not quite enough time for Victor to capitalize immediately, but that gap does close, and something must have happened to Jack because Greg did get by, and now he's being passed by McManus. So Jack has now fallen back to 7th place, and here comes Dad Shoes as well.
Whole McMonster roster is right behind
the whole McMonster roster is just taking a bite out of Jack tonight. Uh-oh, McManus goes down in the corner, but they just keep throwing bikes at him. Here comes Dad Shoes. So Dad Shoes crosses the finish line in 7th. Jack is currently sitting in 6th.
Oh my.
So we check back in on this battle for the lead between Chicken and Marco. Making a pass here on Marco would grant Chicken 3 points on the championship, and that is a big swing. He needs every bit of it that he can get. You know, I think earlier in the series, I believe Chicken's been here for every A-Class moto. I think Jack might have missed one. I'm not sure.
Jack missed normal, and Chicken missed a moto front 2 rounds. So technically they missed the same amount of rounds. This is insane!
Both of them missed 2 motos, yeah. So, I think once we come out of this Loretta's race, both of these riders are going to be taking this championship a little more seriously, since both of them have a lot on the plate. 2-lap card is about to come out for Marco, just as he's going to cross the finish line in a few corners.
It's even going to be a 2-lap because they're at the end of this lap. So this is big for McChicken because not only there's there should be 3 laps to go, but there's going to be only 2. So Jack, who is currently not in a good enough spot for him to be comfortable in the next 2 rounds.
Marco does make a mistake after the finish line. Sorry about that. So Chicken does make the pass for the #1 spot and gains 3 more points. Marco sits in 2nd, Hemi in 3rd, Victor in 4th, Greg is in 5th, and it is Jack who's currently sitting in 6th. So Paradox, if you could please give us the points as they run if Chicken wins this moto and Jack gets 6th.
9 points.
Another 9-point swing.
That's 9 points. What did Jack get first moto?
I'm not sure.
We're at 18 or 20 point gap.
I think even if we go with 20, then that will bring this down to an 11-point gap between these 2 riders.
So it's either going to be 11 points gap or 9 points gap, but Jack gets around Greg, Dadshoes, and McManus. So scratch that off. Jack is coming back.
Jack not out of this yet.
Oh no. He just did 3 passes.
Marco still in 2nd, no. Hemi in 3rd, Victor in 4th, Jack is in 5th, so he gained 1 spot on Greg.
Yeah, he only gained 1 spot because that shoe was already behind him before this lap started, and McManus half cut.
So regardless, if Jack can only finish 5th best here in this moto, as the white flag is soon to come out for Chicken as he crosses the finish line, we're still looking at a big point swing. And so this Loretta's race at round 8 has probably been one of the most critical races in the A class for the title.
Oh yeah. This is... I'm trying to find an IRL race to relate to, but I'm not thinking of any.
Back off in the distance there, McManus goes down hard as he goes over the berm in that rutted out sand corner before the sand wall. So the white flag has already waved for your race leader Chicken as we are on our final lap here for A class, Moto number 2. Marco still sitting in 3rd, Hemi in 4th, Victor on the Horizon Racing Honda. Yeah, Hemi in 3rd, sorry. Victor is sitting in 4th. Really catching up to Hemi though, he's got to be careful. Victor gets a good drive into that corner. Looked like he might have been in a attack position there, but not able to make it happen. So we go back and see that Greg has fallen back off of Jack just a little bit and is now being pressured by Dadshoes.
Victor does have a 5-second cut, so Jack is only within 2 seconds of Victor. Sorry, I'm stuttering.
So Jack could be looking to finish in 4th here if Victor's not careful.
Oh yeah, definitely possible.
Here
if Jack makes a mistake.
And there he goes. Victor does go down. So that's going to be the 2 seconds that Jack needs. So if Victor can't outrun Jack within the last few moments of this moto, we could see Jack end up actually scoring 4th place here. So that's another 2 points he'll gain.
Oh yeah, so he's closing up this championship, but it's still not going to be enough for him to be comfortable in the next 2 rounds, Bob.
No, he's going to have to give it everything he's got. But Bud Racing Honda team members always rise to the occasion.
Oh, did you see that?
Yeah, he made a mistake. He jumped off track there, almost went down, flat landed it, but re-enters cleanly.
You think he's going to get a cut for that?
I don't know.
Oh, Victor went off the track.
We will find out, but here you go, guys. Final corner for your race leader as McChicken hits the double here before the finish and takes the checkered flag for Moto number 2 at Loretta's. Marco on the Mick Creations Kawasaki ends up in the 2nd place spot. Here comes Hemi finishing out his 2nd moto here on the Prospect Designs Husqvarna in 3rd.
There it goes. This is the suspense. Will Jack get cut for that?
Yep.
He won't, so he's going to secure 4th place.
Oh my God, the battle there between Greg and Victor was so close, but Victor's cuts ultimately cost him that position. As McManus and Dadshoes cross the finish line in 7th and 8th. Skills comes across in 9th physically, but takes 8th because of McManus's cuts. It's going to be Fatosa on the Tryhard team, who's looking at getting himself into the top 10. Aiden on the K-Bell Racing, I think he's on the Husky. Yeah, he's going to be finishing out in 11th. Here comes Ethan on the Factory Goon Honda, sitting in 12th. Hubchap in 13th, I believe. Yeah. So actually, Fatosa had some cuts. It's Aiden who ends up in the top 10. Hubchap chose to come back on that two-stroke. I don't know if that was the move. There you go. All right, I think you can grab results now.
A-Class Moto 2.
So I will be very curious to see how the A-Class results end up after Paradox does points tonight. But again, for your second moto, the #1 spot goes to McChicken on the McMonster Kawasaki team. Marco in second. Hemi with Prospect Designs in third. The Bud Racing Honda points leader Jack falls back to 4th in moto #2. And Greg the Legend rounds out your top